Shalom, shalom, all praise to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Hashem Hawashai by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the world and peace and many salutations to Akim that's toiling in his truth. I came across this video and found it was interesting because the brother, I believe his channel is named Arrow of Indignation, brought out how the whole Venezuelan situation in Aurora, Colorado, and also even Chicago. So it's a lot of misinformation that's coming out. There was even I will put on this. There was a UK newspaper that came out with an article that stated that gangs were taking over here in Dallas, and that's just not true. We're in the area of Dallas. We haven't heard any local reports of this. So there's a lot of misinformation going on, right? And as I listen to this guy here, the psyops that Esau is perpetuating as far as the Northern Tribe, is putting fear in the Edomites' hearts, or lob, or minds. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to induce them to, act a certain way, which we know to be violent, because that is their nature, that is their blessing. Okay? So let me play this for you guys, man.
Stuff is getting bad, man. Stuff is getting bad. I am at the gym, just leaving the gym, and I figured to be the perfect time with nobody around to talk about this stuff. I was watching a thing yesterday on YouTube where the UK was finally starting to recognize the issue with the migrants and all the stabbings and stuff that are happening over there. They said they don't have to have guns on the street. These guys find things to stab people, and they just stab the hell out of people. Then there's a Venezuelan incident where in Indiana at a baseball game, this Venezuelan migrant illegal goes up to some 14-year-old girl and slashes her open. And over the last week in general, all across the United States, there's been this huge uptick in Venezuelan gang activity, starting their own gangs, Tren de Agua, whatever it is. There's just constantly hearing stuff going on in all these states. Now, is it the media fear-mongering? Is it true? Most people say it's true because they live there and they're reporting back saying this is happening. As we get closer and closer to the election in November, we are going to have more and more problems. And they're hoping for civil unrest so they can stop an election from happening. And they can declare like martial law or something like that. No matter what, it looks like the front runner for this whole entire thing is going to be Donald Trump. I don't care what the Democrats are putting out or the Republicans.
See what I'm saying? So his mind's made up, about what they're trying to do. He believes that they're trying to stop the election, which is something that's something that's plausible, But what we do know is that Esau Edom uses both parties for his hidden agenda. I believe the term is order out of chaos, or order at chaos. Okay, meaning that you, the elite, orchestrate a problem in society that they already have a solution for. And the thing about it is people's reaction about things is real, man. It's real. We can say, "Oh yeah, man, this is psyops. This is, this is a trap. This is our nature." We could diagnose that, but we have to understand there's a substantial amount of people who believe in the media that's readily available. Case in point, Fox News and CNN, and they're galvanized to act a certain way, right? which we know Esau Edom is in a desperate state. So he's going to result back to his blessing. Okay, let's get some scriptures. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that joy in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and to the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So Esau is going to come down with a great wrath because he know that he has a short time. Now, he doesn't understand the gravity of how short his time is, but he understands that his precious America is going down under. Okay. Which is, with America going down, this is going to be, it's going to happen, I should say, when Yahweh Shah returns. So they don't understand the gravity of, this place going down, how it's biblical. Nevertheless, they understand that, their position in the world, as so-called white people, is being not only a question, but taken away from them. And so they're going to resort to what? They're going to resort to violence, man. Okay? And this is prophesied to happen. This is why, all of a sudden there's an uptick in the expression of free speech. You got this guy, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter, said he's trying to buy YouTube. One of the brothers told me he's trying to buy YouTube too. And one of his reasons for buying, X and YouTube is, the promotion of freedom of speech, which rhetoric of the people are becoming more and more radical, right? More xenophobic, especially when it comes to Esau Edom, and more inflammatory, right? Even religiously speaking, there's the right and left economy, is being spoken about, right? We have more white Christian nationalists, showing themselves or revealing themselves to who they really are. Well, all this is written, right? All this is written in the scriptures to happen. This is 2 Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Before I continue, let me look up this word sedition for you all, because you understand what I mean. Okay? You understand what I mean. All right. Sedition. Sedition among men. Right? So it says sedition. To simply Googled it, it says the dictionary definition from Oxford language. It says conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or a monarch. And so we've seen this rebellion of the status quo of social norms, contemporary social norms being questioned by the right. They coined the term anti-wokeism, right? It's really it's a way of them saying they're tired of social justice movements, right? Right, and they believe that they need to take America back from immigrants, from the woke left, from you so-called niggas, right? But you've been bumped into that category of wokeism, which is another topic, right? These people are ready to rise, man. And if there is a national state of emergency that is called, um, yes, it'll be a great time to call a national uh, country emergency and to postpone elections. That'll be a great way in which seditional and man is, heightened. So we're all for it here, because ultimately it's about getting the heck up out of here, man. So we all for it. These things have to happen. Okay. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? So whatever they deem fit, they will do. Okay? And that's a very frightening thing to think about, because we know that we are going to be living like in a time like no other. So having a covering from Yahweh Shai is very important, man. It's very important, dude. Very important. You know. But as we look to these things, we see these things happen, we rejoice in Yahweh Bashim Shai, because we understand that these were prophesied to happen, and this is what Yahweh Shai was sent on the earth to do. Okay? Matthew 10 and 35. I started 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Right? So Yahweh Shai, with the spirit of Yahweh Shai's prophecy, he's come, he came to cause controversy, right? To put people at variance of one another. The believers versus the non-believers at variance of one another. Right? And we see the flesh and spirit at odds with one another, shoot, really on a global level, man. Right? On a global level, these angels are working on the spirit of man, to rise up and to fight. That's the will of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, so we're all for it. Again, we know these things have to happen. So we can get up out of here. It gotta happen, man. So pray this everyone. Shalom.